Ocean Drive. Oh, happy Memorial Day, everybody. It is Monday, and for the most part, everyone should be off of work, unless you work at retail, like a Jewel Osco or a bait shop, which I was just at. And if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok or can see me visually, you'll notice this raggedy ass, it's one of them SPF shirts. So you don't gotta wear sunscreen. It's a long sleeve shirt. It says Fort Myers Beach on the arm. Long sleeve. I was fishing all day. Went fishing for like 8 hours. Caught nothing. Maybe AIDS and West Nile because I got eaten alive by mosquitoes. But as far as fish go, didn't catch a damn thing in so many hours. So that kind of makes you feel like a loser when you do that. When you spend so much time just casting, reeling in, changing the bait, casting, reeling in, looking like an asshole for 8 hours. But I got some sun, I think. Nose got fried. I put some sunscreen on, but my nose doesn't give a fuck. That thing will fry. Like, you know how they like grill up at a hibachi grill, that the shrimp, when they put on there, it goes whoosh. That's what my nose looks like. Little shrimp. Y'all ready to get back to work? Y'all ready to get back into that toxic relationship? That's what it's like, man. After having a nice ass long weekend, it's like getting back into that toxic relationship. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. You love that shit. I'll tell you what I like about dysfunctional families. I'll tell you exactly what I like about them. Say that I'm dating a girl and she has such a dysfunctional family that I know I've seen her mom, her dad, if he's in the picture, and her siblings have like all blown out war arguments. Just like batshit crazy. If this was in like the court of law, it would be considered crimes against humanity. Like just blowouts, right? Here's what I like about it. If we've made plans like 3 weeks in advance and like the day comes, so now it's time for us to start packing up the car because we're going to head over to her parents' house, I know that I have until 33 seconds until we have to leave, until we have to be in that car to hit the road, that the plans might erupt. Like there might be a phone call and there might be a blitzkrieg. Just like hearing screaming in the background like, fuck you, bitch! We're not coming, motherfucker! Fuck you! Like, crazy shit, right? Some of you probably know what I'm talking about. And then she'll come back and be like, we're not going. Pack your shit, put your shit back. We're not going. Unpack. And I'll be like, oh, damn. Really wanted to see everybody too. All right, guess we're not going. Okay. And I put my shit back and then I, go masturbate or something. That's what I like about dysfunctional families, dude. You got till 33 seconds until like there's a definitive answer, because at any moment it can erupt. Any moment there's an argument just brewing on the horizon, and it can happen. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for being dysfunctional out there. I have a dysfunctional family as well, but we love them. We love them. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Memorial Day out here in the Illinois area, plural, 2 of them. We had such good weather, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's like, well, Friday was like 60, and then 70, 75, 85 today, just a hot one. But hope everyone had a good time. Go out, do some barbecuing, meeting some family, not sleeping with your family. Sometimes when you have those parties, like those extended parties with like second cousins, third cousins, you don't know where the if it's a relative or not. And then like there's flirtatious, like some people are good looking, man, and it's natural that you like want to go hit on them, but never do it at a family function, man. I don't give a fuck. Just don't do it. Things can get real complicated, real sticky if you end up hooking up and going on dates with like who you thought was your cousin's friend ends up being your first cousin or your half sister because your dad's a little playa, and now you have mutant babies. 16 nipples, looking like a dog. 12 pinkies. You know? Like not 10 fingers, 12 pinkies. All the fingers are pinkies, and 2 more. That shit happens, dude. So be careful out there. Off limits. Family events, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. What's going on in my world, man? I want to start a cult, I think. I think I could do it. And I want you all to hear me out, okay? I don't want you to just like X out of the podcast real quick because I said cult. You know, just listen. Hear me out. I invite, and it's going to be, you can only come from word of mouth. But I'll invite like intimate friends that I know that I can trust to start off, okay? And I'll invite them in to like, it'll look like a classroom setting, okay? So we have like desks and a door that I can shut, and it looks like a classroom. And let's say there's about 12 people, 12 desks all circled up. And it's cozy. Like, I'll put some posters and shit up, maybe like Pink Floyd and like some Jimi Hendrix and some rugs and some furry couches, beanbags, shit like that, okay? So it's kind of welcoming when you walk into the classroom. And we'll all sit in a circle, and then we'll pass this goblet around. And the goblet will have like a secret milkshake in it. And as we're passing this milkshake goblet around, we're going to be singing songs. We're going to be chanting and singing songs. Just like trying to become one, trying to become a unit. Right? Trying to express ourselves. It feels good to sing. It feels good to vocalize and scream and, you know, show some emotion that way. So while we're passing this goblet around, the more times it goes around, the more fucked up you're getting. There's not alcohol in it. The more times it goes around and the more times you take a sip, the more you're getting fucked up. And you're starting to come out of your shell a little bit. You're looking at everyone and you're like, man, I feel connected to these people. Man, I feel good. God damn. Oh my, is that vanilla strawberry in this bitch? Oh, wait, that feels good. Keeps going around, keep chanting, keep singing. Now we're holding hands. Now we're all standing. The music's getting a little bit more tempo, a little bit more high pace, a little more bass. You can feel it in your body. I dim down the lights. Shh. Shh. There's ecstasy in that milkshake. There's a little bit of ecstasy, a little bit of MDMA in that milkshake. And we're all becoming one. And we're all becoming the best fucking friends ever. And we're all just on a whole nother channel right now, another frequency than anyone else in the entire world. Just this classroom right now of 12 of us, like we're all on the same page, man. We're in it together. We are moving as a unit. There's no more individual people. It's just all of us together working as a unit. Just love. Just love and bliss. And connection. You know, you feel like a higher power is in that room. I would be totally down for that, man. If that was how religion was, like put a little MDMA in that milkshake and we get it tossed around, like, dude, you, like, wee, woo, wee. And we'll stay in that classroom for 3 hours. Like, you want to talk about connection? That's how you get in touch. You don't do it every day. You do it like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, maybe a monthly meeting. You know, but you'll get a lot more done in that 1 3 hour slot once a month. I bet then you can do every day going to a regular church. No offense. Just need a little help. Just need a little help from a disco biscuit. So that's where my mind's at. I'm thinking about starting a cult. But I got to be pretty sneaky about it. Not being sneaky about it because I have a podcast right now and I'm probably going to post this clip on TikTok and YouTube. But who would join that? Would you be down with that? Would you be down with that if I started that? Would you guys come? Only word of mouth. It's the only way you're getting in. And you bet your ass I'm going to capitalize on that. I'm going to start charging, after 12 members, I'm going to start charging $5 at the door. You got to be 18. 18 to get in. I don't want your kids. Because we're playing with drugs. I don't want your kids. We're playing with drugs. We're trying to find somebody. We're trying to meet somebody. If you can use drugs to heal and help yourself, like, is it such a bad thing? Like, okay, come on. Like, take this seriously. If we were to do this once a month, we meet on a Saturday, because you're probably going to be hungover on Sunday. We meet on Saturday night, 9 p.m., 12 desks around. We got that milkshake, turn on some music. Start off as maybe complete strangers. Like, I know everybody, but all of you guys don't. And we start passing around this milkshake with the MDMA in it. And everyone's feeling love, joy, happy, connection, like your depression is gone. And we do this every single month. And a year goes by, and you've totally, like, you have changed your life. Your life has changed for the positive, for the better, because you feel more connected with Earth. You feel more connected with, like, strangers that you pass. You see the good in people now. Is that really such a bad thing? It's a community, dog. It's a cult, baby. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all I need. I would go to that. Yeah, the regular churches don't really, they don't have me. I'm not into it. I don't like I don't get anything. I don't feel satisfied after. Just because it's speaking about a time that happened so long ago that in order to believe it, you have to have faith. Like, that's the only way to believe it. There's no, like, evidence that it happened. You just have to have faith. That's what it comes back to. You have to have faith. You have to have faith. So with this religion that I'm creating, this cult, it's not based on faith, man. It's like, it's based on, like, the drug that you're taking, and you're actually feeling it and connecting with these people right then and right then and there. Actually living the experience. And I know some people at church get that when a pastor's speaking and they hear words and they just, like, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they're faking it. I don't know. I just feel like the drug, like, it's undeniable. If you take a drug, it's in you. It's undeniable. It's going to happen. There ain't no faking that shit. Be rubbing on your nipples and shit in the circle. And that's completely fine. That's allowed. Rub someone else's nipples. You don't have to just rub your own. That's fine. We can have, like, Vicks rags and you can inhale it. That's cool, baby. That's cool. That's a world that I want to live in. It's a damn shame, man, that I can't do that, because I would get tossed away and they would throw away the key. I would be in prison for so long. Even if it's helping lives, dude, I'd be gone. I'd be a goner. Religion's a weird thing, dude. So many people die over religion. Like in Israel, like Palestine. This isn't my expertise, but it's what I'm told, that it's a religious war, that because they have two different beliefs, that they are killing each other. And that happens in all religion. Get outcasted, get ostracized because you believe in something else other than what one group thinks happens after you die, or like what your values and your beliefs are while on earth. Because you don't spend 17 hours a day praying makes you a fucking horrible person if you don't do that. It's weird to me, man. Who's to say what's right? Who's to say what's wrong? Why is there such a hierarchy? It's interesting, man. Like, is that just in our DNA that we want someone to take control, to take the lead? this hierarchy. There's a CEO at the top of the company. And then it just branches off into other leaders, into like these subset groups, into these other supervisors, into these other team leads. What would it look like without that? Would it just be chaos? Would there be no order? If there was no leader, does there have to be a leader? Because what always seems to happen when there's a leader is an overreach, then ego. You can't tell me shit. I'm leading this pack. You can't tell me shit. Whatever I say is the best for the company. Whatever I say is the best for the group. How do you know, man? How the fuck do you know? Is that faith? Putting all of our faith into a CEO to make the right decisions? Hopefully that you don't put the company trajectory into a crash course and everyone ends up losing their jobs. It happens all the fucking time, man. Strange being a human, man. Strange. I think it's deep in our DNA code. Because we all started off as babies. And we looked up to the older living beings to pretty much make sure that we stay alive. So there's a lot of trust. Yeah, that has to be encoded in us, man. Just so easily. That means that we're so easily manipulated, though. We can be easily manipulated. God damn, this is complex, man. I'm just like, my mind is going down so many avenues and valleys and armpits. I don't know what the world would look like without a government. The government definitely overreaches and oversteps, but people are fucking nuts. And I think without police or some kind of order like that there would be no repercussions. There would be zero repercussions if someone like murdered someone. I mean, in Chicago, there's already no repercussions anyways. If you shoot someone, you get like, instead of a full donut, you get a donut hole. Like, that's what the repercussion is for killing someone out here. You don't get the full donut. You get yesterday's batch, 24 hours old, maybe a little hard. Like, there is no accountability, and there is just no justice to be served out here. It's sad. My friend was telling me that the beach just opened in Chicago yesterday, I think, maybe 2 days ago. But 1 hour after it opened, someone got shot. Huh? And they had to close the beach down. After 1 hour of being open, someone got shot. Someone couldn't resist the temptation to fucking shoot somebody in a public area. And there was no repercussions. No one was arrested. We gotta get somebody on this podcast so we can have like a deep conversation and just see it one way or another. I'll play the devil's advocate and ask like these stranger than fiction questions, I guess, like playing the opposition of someone that's for authoritarian government, right? Yeah, there should be police, there should be like big government. And then I'll be like, okay, so you don't think they overreach? You don't think they overstep? You don't think they steal from us? Like, where the fuck is our tax money going, bruh? I get commission checks and 40% is taken off the top of that before I even see it in my pocket, in my bank account. 40% is taken. And this county, this Cook County, says they're fucking broke. Where the fuck is all that money going, man? Why is there so much crime? There's a lot of questions that will never be answered here. This place sucks, man. You guys that are running this place, and I don't even know how the fuck you are running this place. How did this happen? How did we allow... I really don't think it's we, the people, allow. I think it's just like... kind of like how it is to get into like an Ivy League college. You know, just generation after generation after generation. I forgot what it's called. But because you're family, you're automatically in. What is that called? Damn it, man. I'm usually pretty good at that. Sorry. You guys are saying the word and I just don't know what it is. But if your family's in there, you automatically get in there. And I think that's how it is in the government. Out here, especially in the Democratic classes. Fuck it, man. The Republican classes, too. Oh, man. I don't know. There's got to be a different way. There can't just be two parties. There can't be. I think people are I think with AI and the more information that is accessible at our fingertips, there's going to have to be a dramatic change. We're catching on to everyone's bullshit. It's all out there, man. You can only hide so much. Like, how is every fucking president corrupt? Every governor we've had out here, every mayor we've had out here in Illinois has been corrupt. Openly. Like, proven guilty, you are corrupt. Everyone digs into the tax money and just pockets it. And it's been going on for so long. Why am I paying taxes then? Why are we paying taxes? We should be able to vote on where our money goes, because no one knows where the fuck the money goes. The roads suck. The roads are so bad. I feel like I get nothing, and you take 40%. Anyways, I wish I knew what to do. I'm gonna start that cult. Maybe that'll bring the answers. Remember, when you expand your mind, a little MDMA and that milkshake, new things will come to a head there. New ideas will come, and we'll be able to solve this shit. Out with the old, in with the new, motherfucker. All right, before we wrap this up, I wrote a poem. I'm gonna throw on my sunglasses. Hope you guys enjoy. Roses are red and violets are blue. I can smell the ocean, so close your legs, boo. Okay, that was it. Hope everyone has a wonderful remainder of their Memorial Day. Thanks for tuning in. Next time we will be going on the podcast will be Wednesday. So see you guys then. Have a lovely day, all right? See you in the cult meeting. We'll start it next week. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.